Ladies and fellas, you're now breaking bread on the Outstanding Member Show.
I don't know what time it is. Stop playing. It's your boy D.Cooke on location.
Man, it's your boy Luke G. Y'all know what time it is, baby.
Outstanding members, you are now tuned in to the Breaking Bread podcast, and this is going down today in such a way. We still checking in with the people, letting them know what it is we doing, who we are, how we rapping, but we want to know what's going on with y'all as well too, right? So when you all watch our podcast, make sure that you like.
That's right, subscribe,
and
hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Because this is how we gauge. This is how we gauge our connection with you. We want to hear you guys' comments. We want to hear the feedback. We want to talk directly to you. Luke G, what's good, bro?
Man, what's going on with you, man? The question is, what's going on with you?
I'm loving life, man. It's a beautiful day, bro. Listen, man. It rained a little bit earlier. But it's MLK Day.
Yes, sir.
Rest in history before we even get started to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for everything that you've done. I'm talking about the movement that you started.
Yeah.
The thought process that's embedded in me. I got a little Dr. King, got a little Malcolm X inside. I got a Marcus Garvey inside. I got a little bit of everybody inside me. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, all that right there making this beautiful gumbo. So shout out on this King Day. What it means to me, bro, really, man, it's just what we've been through.
Man.
Like, we really, truly, man, like, 400 years deep, bro. And I don't mean to just jump off on this, but I got to.
No. Hey, you got to get credit what it's due. That's what today is. I got to,
man. I think about history, even the shirts we got on, bro.
Man.
Just being able to rep our own business, outstanding members, minds over nines. Like, where does that come from? Where do those liberties come from?
And let me tell you, a lot of people go shop with everybody else. And we've been walking billboards from day one.
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna promote ourselves. We're gonna invest in ourselves. I'm not giving nobody no free promotions right now. I'm not helping nobody who ain't helping us. You know what I'm talking about? Other than like that, y'all already got money, you big brands and all that stuff. Shouts out to all the entrepreneurs who got your own clothing line. We rocking with them. My man got Minds Over Nines. I got Outstanding Members. We got foreign royalties in the building. So y'all gonna be seeing us rocking our own stuff in our shows and our videos and our movies. And that's just that, because that's what we trained to do. That's that.
Facts, literature right there, bro.
But
what's up?
But on the other hand,
yes sir. What's up today?
I need these people because see, a lot of people don't know who D.Cooke is. Okay. Besides my friend, I need the world to really understand who this man is and where this man came from.
That's what we on today.
That's what we on today, bro. I got to, bro, because you know what?
Oh boy.
They need to know, bro. So
okay.
I need y'all to really tap and sit down, because we finna talk about some real interesting stuff right now.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about? First of all, I gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jeffy Manor just Jeffy Manor, right?
For sure.
Yeah, we come from.
Okay.
The hood is the hood, right?
First question.
9-5. How in the hell, in the neighborhood full of GDs, did you end up a Blackstone?
Boy. See, in order to tell that story, I gotta reach back a little bit more, man. We got time. It's a podcast. We got time to break it down.
Come on, baby, we up.
All right, first and foremost, man. Hey, bro, before I even get started, man, once again, shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For just giving us the space to be able to have this conversation, bro. For not giving up on your brand. For not giving up on your passion. For knowing who you are, bro. And for believing in me, man.
Oh, man, shit.
Man, for believing on every level, where you ain't never failed me, bro.
Man.
And even when we stop talking, just like now for this podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hit me one time, you put the bat signal, I call it the black signal. You put the black signal in the air, bro. I see that, I say, oh, bro, hit me. Because every time you hit me, it's to improve us. So I appreciate you for that right there, man.
Bro.
All right, man. And I've always saw you as an individual, a thinker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a real dude.
Thank you, bro.
Ain't never been no lame, ain't never been no mark, but at the same time, you ain't never been no damn dummy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always was able to stand on your own too, and that was a characteristic that I admire right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you asked me a question like how did that happen like that? Let me break it down and give it to you, man. I gotta break it back down to no and champ. I gotta take it back to no and champ.
Right. Okay.
So first of all, man, I'm like, bro, it's just something. The community that we come from, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I can't imagine. I truly can't imagine who I would be. I know I would be somebody different, bro, if I came from a different area. That area that we come from on 95th, my goodness, bro, that was like the stomping ground. That was the breeding ground for us, right?
Yeah.
So even before I knew, like I found out information that I'm about to give you now, right? But my dad, though, man, you know what I'm saying?
Champ.
Man,
shout out to Champ.
Listen, man. So my dad, he from the West Side. My dad from the West Side. That's all he talk about all the time, man. Going to Crane, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Mm-hmm. And he always trying to play bass on the guitar.
On the guitar.
So that's all he talk. He talking about the riots that used to break out back then, and he always was talking about Black Panthers. Mm-hmm. So I would hear that conversation coming up, right? Mm-hmm. I would hear it, but I'm watching this movements at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, my dad out in these streets a little bit, right? He respected a little bit. Then he out here trying to play females too. I'm like, man, what's to it? Like, who am I? What's going on, right? Now, the reason I bring that up, bro, you know what I'm saying, is because my mom and my dad are from the same. Well, my dad, after they left from the West Side, my grandma ended up moving from out there. I'm going fast because I see it in my head, right? I see it in my head what I want to say to you, right? And it's crazy because when my grandma moved from out west, they end up moving to 95th and Bennett.
In the hood.
95th and Bennett, right? Mm-hmm. My mom's grandma, our family came from Memphis on my mother's side. My grandmother had ended up leaving Memphis and moved to Chicago as well to start her life over. And she moved to 96 in Van Vlissingen.
Bam.
Man, bro.
It's on.
You know the angle there, like you can see, right?
Yes, sir. It's on.
My mom and dad growing up, man, they used to tell me these stories, man. Like, they used to flick, like, turn the curtains once if somebody at the house. Twice. If they don't.
You don't even get them bad signals like that no more. That's old school.
Listen, bro.
That's old school communication.
Man, so for as long as I can remember, man, the hood, that community has always been my home, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
I never understood why everybody in the community, like, knew who we were or always showed us love. They would call me Lil Champ. You know, I'm on my way walking to the what we had up there, No Frills. Remember No Frills, bro?
Yeah.
I wasn't about to say none of them stores that's up there now, bro. Listen, No Frills.
What? Come on now.
Oh man.
Come on now.
Man, we had a couple of more stores right there. We had the game room. So in those walks right there, man, you know, you would see people in the community, bro, that like really, really like loved you and had your back. You know what I'm saying? One person I can tell you, man, without a shadow of a doubt, that I know that was out there about that life, get money, but every time he saw us, man, it was always love. And I'm starting off with Levi. Straight up, bro. Because every time that brother saw us, man, he pulled over. He was like, hey, y'all went to school? We like, yeah. Right. Like, let me see them grades then.
Right.
It's like, man, we ain't got you. Like, oh no, I need to see them. Man, bro. Like, really made me like when I got my grades. I'm like, grandma, I need that.
Right.
I got to show this.
Not to cut him off, but do y'all hear what I'm talking about? That was a part of our upbringing.
Yeah.
We had OGs that made sure we stayed in school.
He did.
And we was on our grades while we out here BSing. See, these kids out here don't have that now. This is what we missing, y'all. This what made the community. But going back to your story. I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. Pay attention.
Yo. Man, he did a lot for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, man. People like that. Scooter.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Your brother. So I just got off the phone talking. Your brother is a mentor to me.
Man.
Sean.
Big bro, man.
Come on, bro. Oh, hey. It was just so many mentors around, man, and stuff, right? When my mom got locked up, bro, I'ma just shoot. Just straight like that. I can't even like.
Right. Ooh, here we go.
When my mom got locked up, you know what I'm saying? I was 6, 7, bro. Let's just go on and get to it. You know what I'm saying, man? my life like changed like dramatically, bro. You know, because I'm 6, I'm 7. My father, my grandma, you know what I'm saying, they ain't living across the street right now. My grandma, they moved. I like need a male figure in my life. And, you know, I'm just saying what's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was preoccupied. Yeah, good dude. If I call him, tell him I'm in a jam, I'm pretty sure he gonna get there. But like on day-to-day things, he was like preoccupied with pimping. You know what I'm saying? In his van, trying to get his money. I can't be mad at him.
Right.
My mama locked up. My grandmama, you know what it is. She on her 2nd generation of children. So she done raised my mama, my auntie Fifi, Uncle Anthony, Uncle Ray, Uncle Joe. You know what I'm saying? And that was a lot.
It was a lot.
That was a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, out of all my grandma and granddad, you know what I'm saying, children, I know that was devastating for my mom to get locked up, the oldest girl, right? Which is Auntie Fifi older? I think my mom may be the youngest. No, my mom the 2nd oldest. It's Uncle Ray, my mama, Auntie Fifi, Uncle Anthony, and then Uncle Joe. Right? So, the 2nd to the oldest, I'm 6 years old, bro. Excuse me, too. It's choking me up.
Take your time, bro. We here. Let me tell y'all something. This is history right here. This is history that made real men.
Yeah, all of this made me right here, bro. Me and my cousin Chris, she just hit me too. I gotta hit her back. We in the crib, bro. We watching cartoons. You know, Saturday was a big deal.
Saturday, yeah, come on now.
Cartoons all day long.
All day long. Come on now.
I can't wait to get up, boy.
It's on.
And don't let them have that little race, bro. You know what my favorite look? I don't mean to drift off, but when they used to team up and have a race, it'd be somebody like Yosemite Sam.
Come on now.
And he'd be plugged up with Yogi Bear.
Come on now.
And they'd be plugged up with Ricochet Rabbit. But they in the vessel together.
Man.
Racing against Captain Cave, man.
Come on, man. What?
Right, so
man.
So me and my cousins are watching this, bro. Breaking news come across the TV, bro. I actually see, you know what I'm saying, like the police, like I see like that. They like, we having custody, you know.
Wow.
Ooh. So I'm hearing the name. They got the cameras and everything up there. At No Frills, bro. At Hillman's.
Hillman's. Right. Hillman's. Yeah.
That's what that changed to. From
changed
No
from
Frills to Hillman's.
Yeah.
And I see my mom's name come across the TV, bro. You know, it's a shorty. I'm stuck for a minute. I'm like, man, I don't even know what to do.
Right.
I run back there to my grandma. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, grandma. You know what I'm saying? She like, boy, what? You know, she grabbing a robe. You know, scared me half to death. What's going on? I'm like, mama on TV, right? She almost like, she wanted to laugh. Like, boy, your mama ain't on no damn TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish one of my children was on TV. Right. But she ain't on TV. I'm like, she is, grandma.
She seen the sincerity, didn't she?
Man, my grandma came in there, bro. I'm talking about, you know, when you sitting with your family and something just happened. Ain't nobody had a chance to tell you yet, but you know, like, this just shook things up. We'll never be at this temperature. My grandma was like dead silence in the front. Like, man, looking at the TV, bro. And I was like, damn. This means something right here. This means something right here, man. So, you know, we over my grandma's house. Like, my mom, she ended up getting her own spot. You know, we moved. I end up, and it's crazy too, because we had end up leaving 95th. My mama being grown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to get my own spot. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm grown,
we end up moving to 6819 Emerald. I was in Inglewood, right? I never forget it, right? Because I went to Benjamin Banneker for 2 years.
Okay.
That's the school right there, like on 64th, right? It's right there on the corner. I think 67, yeah.
Yeah, I know something.
But what's crazy is that me and Sana, Little sis,
right.
and I got a couple of sis. I'm gonna break that down in a minute, right?
Right.
We end up getting into a fight with 2 boys out there, right?
Right.
Cause they try to holler at her and hit her over the butt and stuff. It was Maurice and his brother.
Nah.
We end up fighting. Me and my sister end up fighting now. Mom ended up bringing us back to 95th.
Mm-hmm.
We walked to the game room one day, and who I see in the hood, light skinned Reed that dance.
Yeah, Maurice Force.
Hey!
Oh! Hey!
Man, we lived in the same neighborhood twice, bro.
Yes.
We lived in the same neighborhood twice, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yep. So when that happened, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ended up staying there. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up seeing him, and that fight turned from a fight, ended up turning into a little friendship. You know what I'm saying, man? We be out here talking about family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just showing you how things happen in life, right? Man, listen, man, we have to stay there. I'm looking for my dad, man. I'm like, I really need some answers, bro. Like, out of everybody in the neighborhood, Luke, we the only ones who had this fucked up situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else had their motherfucking parents, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real. That shit used to fuck with me, boy.
For real.
I don't need to talk like this.
For real.
You know what I'm saying, man? For this real, because I think I need to connect with the people like this, because I ain't really even told my story like this.
Well, that's what we here for.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always interviewing other people, radio show, all that stuff, uplifting other people with motivational speaking engagements. But that shit was hard, bro.
I know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, devastating. I used to be at the point to where I wiped the tears. I don't even do that no more, because it's who I am today.
Yep.
But man, growing up, not having your mother there, like, we at school, we got Miss King. Who else? Miss McCray. You know what I'm saying? Miss Lindsay. Who else? Miss Lofton.
Miss Lofton. I was just gonna say Miss Lofton. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, bro, we used to go on little trips.
Yeah.
And I ain't, you know, the teachers, God bless their heart, they just saying what's in their heart to say. They like, hey, take this request slip home and have your mama sign it.
Devastating right
Used
there.
to kill me, bro.
Devastating. Yeah. You
Used
don't
to
know what's
kill
going on.
me, bro.
Nobody know what's going on. Yeah.
I used to have to, all the time, bro.
Yeah.
I used to have to walk up there with a piece of paper to her desk like, can my grandmama sign it?
Yeah.
Hey.
Man, I know that was hard, bro. It's all good. It's all good, boy. It's all good.
So,
yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, man, my OG got locked up. I was so mad, bro. I was so motherfucking mad. I'm looking at Sana. She looking at me like, what's up? Shima. Just born. No, we got other sisters and brothers, Takia, Kisa, Demetrius, but growing up in other households, you know what I'm saying? Well, we was right there in the house. It was us three, you know what I'm saying? My grandma on our second generation of kids.
Man.
So, you know, Chicago already got enough pressure.
Too much pressure.
You know, you only remain a boy from 0 to 10. After that, you know what the 6 and the 5 point style is. I guarantee you.
Definitely
you know what that is at 11.
Definitely you do.
Man, bro, my mama locked up, man. We outside, you know, like it don't meet the criteria to go outside. And it ain't never been in your favor to go outside and just expose all of your trauma or your pain.
Right.
People will flip that and use that against you in every moment that they can.
That's
right.
That's right.
So you almost had a shield up. You know, when you was out here, and I was out there with that shield. Not even knowing how to label it, bro. But I found peace in, let me just be a calm-spirited person. Let me be don't be so quick to offend nobody or get down on nobody. Cause the first time somebody say that's why your mama in jail, I'm about to both of us going to see him right now.
Yeah.
We going together right now.
Right now. It's over with.
So I ain't want to give a person a reason, bro, to say something to me, because I knew, bro. Like, I ain't know what I'm going to be when I be 65. Like, my mama just went to jail. My daddy out here pimping. Bro, I don't feel like Lil Champ, bro.
Right.
I don't feel like no Lil Champ, man. I feel horrible, bro. And if it wasn't for people in the community, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Auntie Janet. You know what I'm saying?
Auntie Janet.
Man, bro. Working at the game room. pulling me to the side, telling me I'm handsome, telling me I can be more than my daddy. No disrespect to him, she love him, but she like, you gotta be more than him. You gotta be more than him. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, what made me, even though I took to the street, because I was mad, bro. I was mad. And so, I knew I needed a family. Yeah, I have a family at home, but I was mad at the motherfuckers around me because I didn't see a motherfucker get out. Or somebody in that. Now, Sean bro just got finished telling, like, man, we used to catch a lot of people slipping at the game room.
On everything,
right?
On everything.
Joe, I remember, I'm old enough for my grandma to give me a piece of paper to go up to the damn Aldi's, go to the Fitzgerald's. And some of the guys be in the gangway like, oh,
right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Look what we got here.
Come on, bro.
Look who we got
Come
here.
on. So I was mad, Luke. I was mad. I wanted to fight everything around me, bro. So in 7th grade, wasn't nowhere in the world I was about to leave Birmingham in 6th grade and go to no motherfucking Llewellyn. Just theoretically, it ain't make no sense.
Wait a minute, though. He said, look, it's enough. I done dealt with this shit to 6. That's 7 to 8 on straight. He said, right. You know, that was the introduction to, as they say, the gladiator school in our hood, boy.
Man, come on, man.
It's Llewellyn, then it's born. It's
come
on.
On, man.
It's
come
on.
on, man.
Let's go.
Now
it's
look.
on.
Now look. What did it was, what I had in my mind, like, man, I don't know what I want to do, because remember when I told you I moved with my mom, we on 68 at Emerald, I ain't doing nothing.
Right.
Young child.
Right.
I'm waiting for my Christmas gifts.
Right. Period. Right.
Show my grades. Right. Alright. So when we get out there, now we had something unique that was in our neighborhood, bro. We had a whole amusement park around our house, man. 95th Street, Fun Town.
Man, Stony Island
was a slot.
Man.
People came from all around the city to come right there.
Come to our neighborhood, yes sir.
So when they tore that down, that was devastating. We didn't have nowhere to go.
Nowhere.
And all of us, excuse me too, especially everybody from Jeffrey all the way back, bro. Everybody that was in that area, like, it's like, okay, if you ain't plugged, don't be venturing too far across Jeffrey, going over to Chappelle and
all that,
and touching stuff.
That's right.
Being in Merle Park, and you really don't want to go off into Bensley. Now we all the way off in the back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
If you ain't plugged, you can't do that.
That was just already understood. You know what I'm saying? So I have friends over there that just moved over there. I'm not about to put y'all in no situation like this and have y'all rolling over here with me. I got brothers who I can go over there and see. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I know I got Yada. I got Stacy. You know what I'm saying? Adrian. You know? The twins. You know what I'm saying? These people I know I got. So, Jonathan, come on. I got relationships with these people right here, but I don't rock with everybody like that. If I was a superhero, Adam and Jake would be my arch nemesis. They got a whole cape on. They got a whole outfit. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Can't nobody die. We just at war every day.
Adam and Jake.
Man, come on, man.
Damn,
I said, why I get a set of dynamic duos? Why I gotta be like this in life? I never had the odds in my favor ever in life. It's always been against me. From the slave ship, what we talked about earlier, MLK, from the slave ship all the way here, bro. Listen, man. So, it was frustration, bro. It was frustration. So, when the buildings get up, now, I'm like, this is my community.
Right. This is me right here.
Yeah,
hey.
Let me go through here and see what's going on. And I'm going through there. I meet people. I'm seeing what it is, and people saying different things to me. Some people like, yeah, what up? Oh, yes, sir. 74 GD. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. What you is? He's like, oh, I'm a vice lord. Like, okay, what you is? Like, I'm a Stone. Like, what you is? Like, I'm Trey's. Like, oh, it's a lot of damn different everything back here.
Right here, right.
Right. And so, that was the first time in my life, Luther, I was like, wait a minute, boy, you might need to back up, because it was some people that was cool in each one of those. And I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it make sense for me to even jump into one of these, knowing that I want to rock with everybody like that, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you're growing up in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't got no big brothers, I ain't had no big brothers that came before me, man. I ain't had nobody to guide me and just be like, no, you're not going to do that and I'm going to stand on it. And you get to moving around, man, you know what I'm saying? And you get to get influenced by the guys in your neighborhood. That's what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, it just so happened to be like 6 people who said Stones. Just so happened to be, right? And then one of the guys named Dave that came home from the joint. David get to the crib, he like, hey, I know all the lit.
Nah.
I'm plugged with such and such and such. I'm gonna go holler at the P right now. We can go on and get this cracker right now.
Nah. Simple as that.
No, none of us know nothing.
Right.
We looking at David. You know what I'm saying? He the adult. You know what I'm saying? You got a bit. You just came home from prison. You know what I'm saying? The only other person we got is Jamel. You know what I'm saying? And he be in and out. Bro be moving around. But I've seen them come through that bad boy. I'm like, damn, y'all broke over there, huh? Like, oh man. So it was Big Bro coming to the crib like, hey, read this literature right here. I'm looking at lit. I'm reading. I'm like, 7 acts, 7 additional. Let me read this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Properly attend means. You know what I'm saying? Each member must be. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This. I understand that. You know what I'm saying, right? Let me look into that. Right. That's really what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It was the paperwork that intrigued you.
It was the paperwork, bro.
Damn.
When I looked at the paperwork, man, and I said, oh, man. For a minute, bro, until I got locked up and really got in tune with more science, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really sitting back like, oh, man.
Now we talking.
Hey, I'm like the Khalif, Chief Khalif. I'm like, this is amazing. This paperwork. The same thing you said, right? Whoever wrote this is a genius. Is a genius. What? I got guidelines in there how to conduct myself as a man.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? How to treat my women properly.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to stand as a man around other men.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying, bro? How to properly get on your square. You know what I'm saying? Like things used to come back and just unfold to me, right, bro? Taught me lessons on, oh no, this is how we move when it's 15, or they say, yo, it's a function, one man speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just those type of morals, ethics, bro, I would never discredit, you know what I'm saying, none of where I come from,
that's
bro,
right.
Because that was the foundation to me moving toward my conscious side.
Come on now. Come on now.
That was the foundation.
Come on now.
Chief Malik said to us, like, I don't mind brothers moving on to the next level, but if you are saying, you know what I'm saying, make sure you take the Shahada and move up in your vault. Nah. You know what I'm saying, bro? I opened up that Circle 7, bro. I'm like, hey, we've been unfolding without even knowing it. And that's why it looked like that to so many, you know what I'm saying, under the 6. Like, I ain't going to more science, that's for all the moles. Like, it's not really, bro. It's not really. We cop from them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, guess what, though? Guess what? What here for the story?
Come on.
Hey, you know my cousin Smack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
That's my man's now.
I had my first time, y'all. I didn't know nothing about nothing, right? I see this brother demonstrating in the street. Demonstrating on the police. Basically, telling the police, you can't arrest me. I'm not in your jurisdiction. But my man didn't have no license plates on this car. Do you hear me?
Mean.
My man ain't had no license plates on this car.
I already know where you going.
I said, wait a minute now. The fuck is going on? Hey, let me, nigga, come on, let's go, nigga. We in this hook out ass hood, nigga. We in Terrortown. I don't give a fuck. Wait a minute, let me see what's going on. I see something that got my motherfucking attention. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Okay? You know, you said the word Circle 7 is, you know, I've been there, done that. You know, I said, okay, wait a minute. So I see this man demonstrating, right? police left and he didn't get arrested, I was convinced. This nigga knows something that I need to know.
Yeah.
Well, it's about information, y'all. I'm nosing the mother.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, did this here. What's your name, bro? And man told me such L. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I'm tired of these police, man. They know what time it is, man. Ooh, I said, bro, who taught you that?
Yeah.
He said, man, hey, it's a temple right here. I can introduce you to the sheep. King you Bay. I said, who? He said, King you Bay. Man, let me tell you something. I walked up in this room and I thought it was all ops because I'm on 75th and Tarrytown and everybody got 5-point stars and half a moons and Fez is on. I don't know what none of that mean. I know what the 5 and the moon.
Right.
But I don't know nothing about no Fez.
Right.
Alright, so you know, I said black Fez and a red Fez. I even seen a white one. Whoa, wait a minute. What do these Fezes mean? But I end up going up in here. After I heard the brother speak one time, I said, it's time for me to learn something else.
Yeah.
And that Circle 7 opened my third eye. Y'all literature that Chief used that got from Noble Drew Ali and rewrote, you know how it go, boom, boom. That, I read it all. And this is what I'm saying. It's a level of consciousness, it's enlightenment.
Yeah, bro.
Enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And when that day I come to smack, I take the guys from Jeffrey back. Y'all got to understand who's some wild boys. We done had the Stones with the folks in the projects. We done had the folks in Tarrytown with the Moles. We done even been at the motherfucking fort. You know, we did what we did, y'all, and I'm telling you, it's crazy because people don't even move like that no more. But it's funny because I take Smack said, nigga, you crazy. You crazy. Smack looked at me, said, no way, buddy boy. I'm like, come on. He said, no way. But guess what? On knowledge, wisdom, understanding side, if you call my cousin right now, he one of the most conscious people in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right now. And he ain't looked back ever since he got turned on, like I got turned on, and he never looked back. But go ahead and finish the story, brother.
Bro.
You know, hey, this all of this is a part of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Both sides of the story is the same story. It's just told a different way.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, real talk.
Real shit. You know, I'm just
Real
telling
talk,
you.
bro.
Just look at how it relate. Look how everything is intertwined together.
Yep.
Like you said, it was that paperwork that got him.
As fate would have it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That
trying to
brother,
tell you.
it was a brother in the hood. I seen him. I knew he was out there. You know what I'm saying? He was respected already. You know what I'm saying? He had been claiming this. I'm like, oh, bro, like, man, we can get the location. You know what I'm saying? We like, man, run it.
Man.
Bro, get into him, bros. He come back, man. Like, this what it is. The P gonna be riding down on such and such. I need everybody to be tight, bro. We literally at the crib going through 7 creations.
Man, come on now.
Reading.
Come on now.
They really got us in this circle, asking us questions. We really like went through it. I'm saying this for a reason. Not to just glorify, but you just need to know the man you're looking at right now.
That's
and
right.
what we have to go through.
Man.
You know, when I tell y'all about my mom being locked up and running to the street for a family, it's not a joke. That's depression. That's trauma. We not only just the trauma with my mom getting locked up, my dad being preoccupied in order to get his children. Like, for me, like, I don't know what else in the world I would rather do.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If something happened to the mother of my children, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to try to at least jump in there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting down no more, man. That's my guy. Right? But he tell me all the time, man, go out there and talk your talk, man. Say what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever mistakes I made when I was out there in them streets, on that stuff, whatever mistakes I made, I got to own up to it. Man, I've been through a lot. Man. I come from a community where I'm supposed to be respected, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I didn't see my dad walk through there and be respected. And I also seen him walk through there being strung out on drugs. I've been to the hats of the low. The hats of the low, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask questions, you know what I'm saying, about that, man, I know a lot of people can fit in my category. When you say that you was mad, you was frustrated.
That's right.
You was upset. You go outside, and here goes some people that's showing you some love, like on a consistent basis. Man, that's your family. You beat your chest with one of these trademarks that we got in Chicago. Like, you mean that for your life.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? You mean that for your life. And then, bro, you know, and I know you got more questions for me, bro. I just wanted to make sure I answered that question. As far as, like, How the hell did that happen?
Right.
Hey, I was hurt inside, bro.
Yeah.
I was hurt inside, man. I was so mad at the world. I ain't trust nothing around me. Just imagine my mom getting locked up, bro. No, I can't even lie to you. Man, I'm 50 years old, bro. I ain't never had my own bedroom. Not even in prison. Not even in prison. I had a cellmate right there, bro. Growing up as a shorty, man, all through my grandma years and all through high school years. That motherfucking living room in the front. I slept on that motherfucker, bro. My clothes was behind the fish tank. You know the fish tank granddaddy had built in the front, right? My clothes behind there, look. I don't know what it feel like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why this drive that y'all seeing right now, man, I have to be able to build a legacy and leave something for my shorties, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yo, so, you know, to see my moms go through that, man, be locked up, bro, I just had to hit a different switch at 7 years old, bro. And the old man wasn't there. And that's why I devastate my family when my pitfall happened, bro. So, you know, which I'm sure you're going to get to.
Yeah. So I know going through that troubling time with our moms, and you growing to be a man now, and now you off and you ventured off into different things.
Yeah.
Seeing all of these like whirlwinds happen at the same time, you know, I want to ask you something. You know, it's real bad when you missing that part of love, because you know that mama, and back in our time, that was the nurturer, the healer. Yep. You know, she was the links to the lock and the key. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because mama was everything, you know. And without having mama, when it came down to when you started to grow and get into relations with women, did that affect how you felt about a woman?
Man.
Like your mama not being there and not being able to give you them things on how a woman should be treated and how you supposed to treat a woman?
Bro, I'm going to try to be as honest as possible and answer your question. And so I'll need the audience to understand what perspective I'm giving you an answer from.
Okay.
I'm giving you the answer from this 50-year-old man.
Right now.
But at the time, I knew it affected me. I just didn't know how, bro.
You didn't know how.
I didn't know how, bro. Man, did it affect me, bro? Man, listen, man. I'm going to just give you a few scenarios, man, that just hurt my soul every time it happened, bro. One of them is when the ice cream truck came down the street.
Shit.
Everybody went into their mama.
Yep.
Man, bro.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
No, if I wasn't with one of the tight homies and shit, I'm like, I got you, bro.
Right.
I was just out there without no motherfucking ice cream, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And still trying to figure a way to still be one of them dudes. When there's so much ammo that you could pop at me. Nigga, you broke, nigga. Your mama locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fighting through this, bro. Broke. I ain't got nothing in my pocket. So I started getting in relationships. I do remember saying to myself, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm going to show my parents, bro. Like, this is how you have a successful relationship. But this is how you're supposed to go about this if you bring children into this world. I was mad as hell at them. The part I didn't know is how much my anger affected my mate, especially at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are things I worked out later in life, but the hypersexuality, like if it wasn't that, you hit the road, beat it. I ain't got nobody to pull me to the side, you know what I'm saying? The mama to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
right, you don't, boy, what's boy?
Hey, boy.
What? Right.
You go, hey, something gonna happen to you, and then you gonna be trying to figure out why, and I'm telling you why right now. You don't play with nobody heart like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Missing them, not knowing I'm missing them lessons, bro. I'm thinking I'm straight. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Until I got into a situation to where, you know what I'm saying, Mary, excuse me. Until I got into a situation, married. You already know. You know what I'm saying.
I mean,
go ahead.
You when you got married and you was doing your thing, you know, a lot of things were still going on, you know. At that time, I wasn't around, you know, I was doing my thing, you know, we was in contact with each other, you know, it was back and forth though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had heard, I was proud, I was happy. I had heard you was married, you was doing, you know, you settled, you know, we done got past that one little, that first little hump in our life, right? You know, what was it, the trigger that made you snap is the same pain you was holding on for your childhood trauma, your mama not being there and your daddy not being there when you was married and you got into a situation where you had to go on vacation?
So, let's go on in. So, bro, first of all, thank you for this question, bro. Because not only is it just for me, man, I think this is for a lot of people, and that's what I learned too when I got locked up, on how many people was dealing with like relationship issues, pain, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing where their pain came from, not being able to attach it to things in their life. And so you would be correct in saying, bro, that I didn't know at the time, but I've never seen a successful relationship. So it's hard to try to duplicate something you ain't never seen in your life before.
That's right.
That's why they say it's important to have like the baby doll look like the little girl who's playing with it. And else she might want to make her hair blonde or because the doll portrays that. So it's important to have images in front of you, right, bro? Like, man, I ain't have those images. I ain't have those images, bro, and it really, really affected me, bro. Because I ain't have a roadmap. You know what I'm saying?
No instructions. That's right.
For sure, right?
That's right.
Like people say, like, why do it's a reason that we study history.
Right.
We study history so we can see, you know what I'm saying,
right.
how to move and where the errors were made.
That's right.
So that's why slavery was so devastating, because you removed our history. Like you want to take from us and who we were. So my mom get locked up, my dad not around, bro. You know, and I'm trying to jump into relationships. I don't even know who I am.
Right.
I don't even know who I am. So I'm poisonous and toxic to a woman who really, really need me, because she may be dealing with her own baggage. Which the mother of my children, all of them had devastating things they had to go through. You know what I'm saying, man? On every level, man. And so that's why it was devastating, you know what I'm saying, for me, you know what I'm saying, to get locked up like that, man. And really get locked up and see like, oh, yeah, man, you just duplicated, you know what I'm saying, some of the negativity, some of the traumas, some of the things that has kept us in bondage right now, that like took us off the throne, the king and queen. Man, I didn't know how to deal with relationship issues.
Wow.
I didn't, bro. I did not. I was old enough to get into a sexual act, but I wasn't intelligent and emotional enough to deal with, say, for instance, like, hey, the girl you was just having sex with yesterday, guess what? She having sex with somebody else today. Deal with it. Boy, I'm barely old enough to deal with that now. I'm gonna go home kung fu right now.
Wait a minute. This boy fool, he said deal with it.
Deal with it.
Hey man,
deal with it.
You something.
I wasn't prepared at 24 and 25, man.
Right.
I wasn't. My soul was hurt, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've sat down, man, and I'm only comfortable having these conversations about it now because I've sat down and had these conversations one-on-one with my children. Like, it's real people that was affected by the decisions I made because I couldn't deal with my ex-wife moving on and being with somebody else. And as a consequence of that, you know, I moved to an action that I thought was suitable for it. But when I look back on it now, it was the most cowardly and most shameful acts I ever did in my life, and that is because that's how most relationships end. One person realizes that they can't control the other person. And I know I'm speaking to somebody's soul right now, bro. I do group sessions right now, man. I'm gonna get to the minds over nines, but man, I felt hurt, bro. I felt devastated. We right here on Stony, man. Like, this is my neighborhood, bro.
Right. You ain't finna
man, that's my family. I gave you my old breakdown. My dad named Chad. My mama No. You know what I'm saying? And she gone for 30 years in prison. Like, and it was just I didn't know how to deal with whatever the ramifications of us moving on. And as a consequence of that, bro, I called myself, man, when I first got there up at the hair shop, bro, just being 1,000 with y'all, I didn't know what my soul wanted. I know I wanted to see my shorties. I think in my soul, I wanted my marriage back. I wanted my relationship, bro, but didn't know how to go about that, and wouldn't dare say that out loud to anybody. I'm straight. Go on about your business, y'all. Right. Deep down inside my soul,
like,
boy.
come on, baby.
Man, please come home. I'm out here, whoa, I'm hurt. I'm hurt for certain. For certain. One thing for sure, two things for certain. My soul hurt, you know what I'm saying, right? Man. Because remember that lifelong thing, man, it was something I had to prove to my parents. I didn't know, I never let that go. So I've been always searching that, like my whole life, like I gotta get this right. Gotta get this right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to that later, you know what I'm saying? But that's what made me change as a man. Me have to take some of the pressure and you know what I'm saying, force I have my bitterness toward my parents. I think in order for me, you know what I'm saying, to deal with what I went to prison for, you know what I'm saying, I had to do that. Because I left my shorties out there, my boy. I left my shorties out there, man. I let a temporary moment of my emotion, because I saw my ex-wife with another man at the hair shop, trigger me into reacting. And I did, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that was the day, man, that I lost 11, 12 years of my life, bro.
Wow.
By shooting inside the hair shop, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shooting at the glass. Not, you know what I'm saying, aiming at my ex or her guy, you know what I'm saying? Which ran through the hair shop too. It was some more dudes with them, bro. I think they went on the side of the hair shop or whatever, man. That's kind of fuzzy to me right now. But the reason why I'm going into depth with this right now, bro, is because when I'm in my group sessions for my Minds Over Nines, a lot of people are in there and they talk about relationship issues, domestic violence, and what they gonna do, you know what I'm saying, if their girl was ever disrespectful to them, or and I see a lot of the rage I have inside myself in the misdirection, right? And so it's a saying that my brother, you know what I'm saying, Glenn Martin from Just Leadership says, he said, those that's closest to the problem are closest to the solution. So when that situation happened, bro, when I say shameful, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, bro. I mean that right there, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Because that's not what I wanted to happen.
Right. I didn't, you know, when I heard about it, I done heard you done snap. I thought some motherfuckers came at you.
Right.
So I'm like, I need some names.
Right. You know
what I'm saying?
Right. Sorta, kinda. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They did follow me.
You
know what I'm saying? And that's really what triggered me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I left. You know, I'm going to the crib because I see the guy there, whatever, I leave. I'm like, man, I know I'm going to do something stupid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As I'm going to the crib, I get by CVS. You know how wide the street is right there, bro. I'm thinking to myself, going to the crib, I'm like, man, I'm just about to go to the crib. I'm asking for the shorties. He talking about, we busy. I can't remember exactly, you know what I'm saying, what she said. But, hey, we get with you. We going to Great America or something. We'll holler at you when we get back, you know. And I'm riding to the crib, bro, and it just ain't sit well. I felt so disrespected.
Right. Like, how you...
Right. You know what I'm saying, man? I know this is an issue that a lot of our young males are dealing with right now. Definitely. So I go back up there. And now it was the 3 or 4 guys that was up there. You know what I'm saying? I see them parked across the street. So they end up getting in the car and you know, on Stony Island, you got the islands. You just U-turn right there.
Yeah.
So we was like back Kenwood Liquors. You know, so they kind of like parked right there, bro. I thought they was going to drive next to the car and then unload on me like that, but they didn't. They parked like about 4 or 5 cars. So this is when I leave, I'm going toward the crib. I'm headed toward 95th. They following me. When I get to 95th, I'm like, oh man.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like some what?
Right, what?
Y'all about to follow me in the complex? I bet. So we get there. I turned in the complex.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They keep going. Right? Now, I'm salty. I'm like, I feel like y'all just chased me to the crib. I really do.
Right. Never know what's on a man.
I really do, bro. I'm like, man, they just chased me to the crib, man. They about to go back and tell her. She about to report it. This gonna make her happy. You know what I'm saying? They just about to have a good old laugh about this.
They don't even know you snapped that quick.
Hey, I lost it.
They don't even know.
I lost it.
Playing games in somebody else's business.
Man.
Playing games in somebody else's business. Now you finna get the business.
Hector! Hector! You know, hey, I done pulled up.
Man.
And what my man was in? Chariot.
Man. What?
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna even go there with it, right?
Man.
This is just my energy on
Right.
I'm bogus. I'm bogus.
Right.
I'm bogus. But that's what happened. And I can't lie to people. You know what I'm saying? And like, there was no way I could start this podcast off without my accolades and things that I've done, degrees, all that stuff, and speaking, without telling people my pitfalls, like where I messed up in my life. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of like sent us a little bit when we was little by seeing the videos on TV. We'd never see the pitfalls and how hard it was to get there. We would just see the girls, the dogs, the money, and we wanted that. I don't want to be that person where youth looks at me and be like, I want to be just like D.Cooke and he ain't make no flaws. No. I made hella flaws, boy.
Yeah.
I made some flaws that I didn't think I would come back from, man. That was humiliating to be sitting inside the prison, man, and everybody going through and talking about what they talking about.
Right.
And I look, what you locked up for? Everybody just said it with pride. Yeah, I caught the body. Yeah, they popped me out for 2 of them things.
Right.
Everybody just
happy about it, like promoting.
they like, man, what you locked up for? I'm like, this is devastating, bro. I don't even supposed to be here.
Right. This ain't home, mother.
Lord have mercy, man. I made a mistake.
I mean, with that being said, like, when you was in prison now you in there, now you in the belly of the beast. How long did it take for you to accept the reality and adjust?
6 years, 3 months, and 4 days. It took me 6 years.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Boy. I'm sitting there.
Right.
Now the first 2-3 years, that's why you gonna understand why I couldn't count that. I'm still in the county.
Right.
In my mind, you can't tell me I'm gonna come out of this.
Right.
Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get the minimum at least.
Yep, I'm out.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to walk out of here with served time. 2.5, 3 years go by, that don't happen. They send your ass to Jolly at Sheridan. Give you that little lunch bag in front of your cell.
Oh.
That boy got that K woo 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 on. That bad boy say K20. What that boy say? K22, 23. I say CO.
Hey.
Bring your ass back down here.
Back down here, man.
Come hither.
Right.
Come back down here. What's K23? He like, are you going to Illinois River? Illinois River? Where's that at?
Right.
Boy, get down to Canton, right? Devastated, boy. Go through receiving and everything, right? Man, I'm like, I'm really in the joint, boy.
In the joint. Damn.
Child line, bro. I'm like, damn, we moving. This is my first walk to the child line. I'm like, what you in here for, boy? Did you just drag off your whole... Bro, I just left. I was working at the railroad. I was a switchman for Norfolk Southern. My brother got me in there. He's still an engineer there. Rap career about to take off. Me and Vice doing our thing. Prime out there. We just did the show for Capital Records. My emotions then caught the best of me, and now I'm sitting inside Illinois River, bro, trying to figure out what happened.
Damn.
A year go by. I don't accept none of it, bro. I'm mad. My first year, I'm like, I can't believe, man. I can't believe she came to court, and he came to court.
Right.
I'm just devastated. I lost. I'm down now, right? Boy, it take 2 or 3 more years for me to work through the phase of, alright, when I get out, cause she gonna have to, everybody that was involved gonna have to feel some of this. So let me write my list down. I need to slide here, here, here. Oh, everybody about to feel this.
Right.
This year 4.
Mm.
For some of the guys see me, man, because my energy just ain't right, bro. On yard, man, you know what I'm saying? With the guys, bro, I'm with all the BS. I'm with it. But somebody sees something in me, man. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers pulled me to the side. Man, I'm so happy that I have brothers like this. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dre from the MT. He be like, man, bro, I just can't see you being here. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me what happened again. And just sit down, just chop the whole thing up with him, right? He's like, you know it ain't over though, bro, right? He said, you know you can fix this. I was like, man, I'm gonna be like 35, 36 years old when I get to the crib. He was like, bro, people signing a big contract at 33, 31, 32, 33. You're like, you got time. You know what I'm saying, right? And that was the first time, bro, that I started thinking to myself that I could actually go out here and be somebody else. But let me give you my aha moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of people that was there for me. My boy Tennessee Red was there. We would play chess every day in the joint. I'm like, man, I'm going to be like 36, 37 years old when I go home, man, and it's so shameful. He's like, well, I'm 40 right now. Man, I still got 10 years. I'm going to be 50 when I get to the crib. He's like, and I'm feeling like I'm going to go out and do my thing.
Right.
He's like, so you calling me old?
Right.
I'm like, no, I ain't calling you old, Tennessee Red.
Right.
He's
What
like,
you say?
You need to change your attitude.
Right. Period.
He's like, if you don't like, you know what I'm saying, your circumstances, change the way you view your circumstances. I was like, I ain't got time for all that. He was like, you need to listen. You in jail. You don't like your circumstances. Change the way you view that. This can be a subterranean vote for you to where you die, or this is where you rise up at. And I took that with me, bro, and my aha moment hit me. Officers, man, when I leave Illinois River, I get banged. We smoking weed down there. We get popped. They come sweep. They drop us. We bogus. They send all the black guys to Menards and all the white boys to Stateville. So that means your family got to come from downstate to come see you if you white at Stateville. And they got to come from Chicago to go downstate to Menard to see you. So that's how they send us, right?
Damn.
Man, it's the game wicked.
Damn. They sent you Menards.
That's how I get to the Max joint, boy.
Damn.
Down at the Max joint, man. And I just remember CO coming on the gallery. Was like, hey, you got to visit. I told him my visit stuff, bro. We leave out the building. He was like, nah, you need to go up top, though. You definitely need to see the warden, right? Real talk, bro. What? I'm like, what? He's like, no, you need to go up there. I can't remember his name. I see his face like this. I was like, man, I ain't going to the warden's office. You can't got me off the gallery.
Right.
I'm not going to be up top. What about the people that went up top?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, what, you was up top, bar? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm in the warden's office. Doing what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, you set me up.
Right.
He's like, no, you want to go. Bro, I end up going. You know, me and my mom had correspondence. And my mom ended up writing a letter to the warden, and this is what changed my life, bro. This is my aha moment. And I'm appreciative to that man for calling me to that office because he didn't have to do this. Right? He was like, do you know what Noreen Joyner? I was like, yeah, that's my mom. He was like, well, you got a letter from her right now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they read them when they come to me. I'm like, well, why you got me up here? He was like, I just want to, it was addressed to me as well. I just want you to read it in front of me. Because I ain't never had nobody, you know what I'm saying, come at me like that before. Right? He give it to me. I'm looking at it, you know. And he's like, right there. He's like, what that say right there? You know what I'm saying, read that. This my mama writing to him. And I swear that my mama begged that man. She begged that man. But with every ounce she had in her, to please let her son out of prison. And whatever years I got left for my sentence, could they put it on hers?
God.
Beg. Beg, bro. And I'm looking at the man, I'm like, damn. You know, I'm like, he like, now you know I can't do that, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, but I ain't never seen you in my prison before. So obviously you're doing something right. You got somebody who loves you. He's like, I just want you to see that. And that's the day, bro, I made a promise to my mother and myself to warn them I'll never put my mother in a position again the way she got to beg another man for my freedom.
Man.
I'll never do that again in life, bro.
Man.
And I've been standing on that
That's
shit.
Right. Hard. Man. 10 toes down.
Man.
10 toes down. Man.
Man.
Woo,
bro,
that's a feeling.
Bro.
That's a feeling right there.
Man. Man, look here, man. I go back to the unit, boy. I said, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. You know what I'm saying? The P that was on our location, ain't even no name to call no names, they know what it is. He saw me. He said, hey, look, little bro. This what it is. This is what I acknowledge you as. This is what you are. You know what I'm saying? When they got the mother brothers, they was right there on location. He's like, we bear witness that you this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I want you to fall back. He was like, you don't hold nothing for these last 2 calendars. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do your time and go to the crib, bro. And I really, really appreciate the brothers for that. Like, for real. Like, they carried me with a lot of esteem. And they told me, goddamn it, they better not see me come back.
Yes,
they like, now we see your ass come back.
That's right.
Don't expect no care package.
I swear. You know what time it is.
Right.
You know, this once.
But for them to give me that time to like clear my brain, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the P for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And, you know, he represent the hundreds to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that man just, you know, allowed me to be able to have the mind. So now I'm thinking.
Right.
Who am I going to be when I go home? You know, bro? Because I just can't go home and just be nothing.
Just be nothing,
I had too much going before I left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? When the doors opened July 28th, 2009, bro. Walked up out the doors under the OG Bobby Johnson Act. Do you understand me, my man?
Hey, did y'all hear him? He said OG Bobby Johnson, y'all. We South Central.
I come out there. Hey. Who?
Wait a minute. Did you do it? Did he do it? Did you do my head to toe, though? Did you do the head to toe?
I'm out that one. Stop it with the big dog.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Man, boy, man. Wasn't nothing like it, right?
Right.
I told myself, ain't no time to play no games.
No play, no games.
As soon as I got to the crib, I said, I can't go back to the 9-5.
Yeah.
I can't go back to the 9-5, bro, because it had been too much for me, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I parked my butt right out here in Madison. You know what I'm saying? And walked up and down Lincoln Highway, bro. From Red Lobster, what little spot they be at out there, man? Bocce's.
Come on now.
I'm all from Bocce's and Red Lobster. Hit the gas station at whole side, Kinko's, Hell's Chicken. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Scrap. What up? Flip to the other side and hit LA Fitness, boy. And they was like, you train? I do not train. I do not have the certifications. Yes, I train.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
In the dough.
I mean, boy.
In the dough.
I just got to the crib.
In the dough.
I still got a bracelet on.
In the dough.
They like, we're going to start you off for sales. You know what I'm saying? And let's go, bro.
Let's go.
My first job, bro.
Wow.
When I got to the crib,
LA
man.
Fitness.
LA Fitness, man. Trying to make it work, man. I was in Matson when all my children came over. I was so nervous for them to all pop out like that. I was so nervous. They driving themselves. Alante driving. They driving. They driving. They mamas, they like, we on the way.
Man.
I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Way. They gonna want to talk too.
Man.
Oh, they gonna want to talk.
Questions,
man. And the hardest questions I ever had to, you know what I'm saying, answer and tackle in my life, you know what I'm saying, is that with my children. You know what I'm saying? And they mean everything to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me to have a bond like with my son, with my daughters, mean everything to me. Considering the fact that they could have just threw me out there after Dad made that mistake. Say, damn you. You know what I'm saying? This not just hard on me, my shorties.
That's right, because they was incarcerated with
man. My son,
everybody.
My son,
family
like,
hurt,
gotta go through a thing like I want to love you, Dad, but I don't know if I should.
And you can't get mad. You got to deal with it. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. But look, before we move forward, y'all, we got to pay some bills. We'll be right back
for sure.
after this moment.
For sure.
You've been listening to the Outstanding Member Show, breaking bread with some of the realest entrepreneurs, hustlers, and influencers from all walks of life. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram at OSM_outstanding members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records. Now, back to the show.
Yo, we back at the commercial break. I got my man D.Cooke in here, man. You know, man, listen. You out.
Yes, sir.
You back on the bricks.
Yes, sir.
Man, I gotta ask you this though.
Come on, bro.
What's the first thing you ate?
What was the first thing? I think my aunt, you know what, bro? I can't even stunt to you. I hate that that's the first thing that I ate too, right?
What's the first thing you ate when you came home?
Bro,
man?
it's so bogus, right, bro? Because I ain't got I'm too conscious right now to be eating at McDonald's.
Nah.
But I promise you, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Let me get a large order of fries. Let me tell you what happened. The quarter pounder with cheese, right? That's what I be rocking with the beef. I ain't rock past the beef stage yet. I don't eat pork, but I was like, quarter pounder with cheese, let me grab that real quick, right? I know all of it is poison, but at that moment right there, boy, that was that Eddie Murphy Ritz cracker, right? Man, listen, I'm looking at the screen. Now, when I left, I distinctly remember, I know cheeseburgers was like, 190, 2 something. Quarter pounder of cheese was like $3 maybe. Maybe 3 cents. Boy, I came out and I seen that sandwich and that bad boy says $6.70. I was like, that's for the whole value meal. Cause they only give you $10, leave them a nah. Boy, I ain't had nothing but a sawbuck.
Man, come on now.
I distinctly remember saying to myself, boy, you can't afford a value meal right now, boy.
Value meal fresh.
Yeah. So I ended up getting some fries. I had some fries, boy. But when I got to the crib, my auntie and my family made sure I was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Soul food. But it was some fries from McDonald's.
McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong fresh out the grease.
Boy.
Can't go wrong fresh out the grease.
Man,
I don't care. The McDonald's fries fire.
I hate to promote them, but yeah, them bad boys go out.
They fried. I done did them plenty of times myself.
Yes, sir.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, before you get to the next, can I tell you one more thing that blew me?
Yeah.
When I got in the car and my lady handed me the phone.
Okay.
Come on, man. You know I had a prime code when I.
Oh, wait a minute. So you ain't even up. You. Come on. Oh, I forgot. We talking to a dinosaur that just got back to the land. My fault. Right.
Hey, look.
At least I had a prime code, the slide up joint, the prime code.
Come on, red baby brick.
Come on, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Look.
With a case for it.
That would say prime code.
Yeah, prime code. Little baby, like little brick, right?
So she hands you the phone. You looking like, what's this?
Yo. And I distinctly remember asking her, she was like, this the phone. And I opened it up. I was like, but why do it got a typewriter on it though?
Right.
And she's like, that ain't no typewriter. That's how you text. I said, a typewriter, boy. She's like, that's the key.
Wait a minute, John.
I'm like, why I got a typewriter on?
You do know we recording on the podcast.
Man, I do, bro. Hey, I can't make that. I'm not that talented. I can't make this up, boy.
That boy said, why I got a typewriter on?
Why do I have a typewriter on? She was like, you can text something. And it can go to somebody's phone. You know, all we was doing was beeping.
Just
you had to call
back. You had to call back. Right. So he left in a beeper era,
y'all. Come on, man. I still had a couple of people
this
that had.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting right here.
I just switched out from Flame James to High Park beepers.
Nah.
So I'm.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He just switched people companies. Wait a minute.
I just switched.
Wait a minute.
I just switched now. I'm at High Park Peoples.
Man.
Boy, I come home, boy. Hey, I was like, so you can send a text to somebody and then they can respond and you can just talk like that? I was like, oh man, this on the pop.
He said it's on now. Wait a minute, you telling me I can boop right now and boop right now?
Yeah.
It's on.
So them two things right there out the door, boy, you talking about then flip my toes all the way up over my head and hey boy, I'm flipped upside down. Like you can text people and sandwiches at McDonald's cost $7. Them my first 2 shocks in the door, boy.
Oh man, here we go. We go.
Man.
So moving forward, you at LA Fitness getting it, you fitting in, you back, you been home a little while, you know. What made you decide to pursue your education?
Boy, I tell this story so much right here, man. Let me tell you how much the Creator loved me.
Now.
Let me tell you how much Allah loved me, man. Like I'm out doing me, boy. I'm still finessing in the game. Hey, listen, I'm still thinking I'm handsome. Let me see where I'm at. Hey, got my family together. We at the crib. I can get these memberships off, boy. Let me just use a little bit of my finesse. You know, LA Fitness wasn't running no commercials. They just giving out free membership passes for 3 days. I got a pocket full of them. I'm all up at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Yeah. Word of mouth. I want my Master P out there.
Old school.
But for somebody else, Jim, that's a lesson I'm going to get to later when I tell you who I ran into. Because you asked me how did I get to school. I rolled up on this one lady. Sister. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? She looks like she in shape already. Beautiful, bald head. I'm talking about, let me slide to her real quick and just give her this membership right here. If I can get her at the gym, she can bring some of her homies. I can start killing them around here because they about to train me for the training. I give her the 3-day pass. I break down the whole gym. I'm like, yeah, we got like 170 pieces of equipment. The sauna go up to like 114. You know what I'm saying? And we got a pool. I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? Right? You can't lose. Right. Gym for you.
Right. Baby, this is it. This is it, baby.
The gym, right?
This is the one.
She like, oh wow, this is amazing. Like I laid it out. She like, nah, this your gym, right? I'm like, what you mean? Like I own it or something? She like, yeah. I'm like, you know. Damn well I own that damn gym. By the way, I'm coming, you know I own the gym. I'm out here on foot. You know I don't own it, right? That's what she said to me, right?
Right.
Which made me stop and think. She's like, no, I'm just saying because you going real hard for LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to move up in a second and all that right there. She's like, I bet that. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna, cause you did go hard. We right here chopping it up. I didn't ask you a few questions now. We out there.
Right.
She said, I'll come up there and use the 3-day pass if you come to my job and see what I do up there. I was like, I bet. It don't matter what the job is. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying, right? I was like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm a professor of social work at Governor State. I was like, are you teach social workers? She was like, no, I don't teach nothing. I train social workers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you train social workers? She was like, well, just come sit in my class. I go to that class, bro. I walk in the class. Now, I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna even lie to you when I pull up to the building. The last institution I was just at, my number was K82A67.
Right.
It go another little funny ass looking building. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to walk in. It
would get problems.
With the second floor looking like the county. Looking like the county.
Man.
And that's them windows that they got in them slots be traumatizing me, bro. Them little slot windows, bro. Come on, man. You don't do nothing like that, bro. This time, you can't tell me I ain't in Division 6. I said, and hit the security guard. He and the little white little security guard circling around the parking lot. I'm like, oh, he just waiting on me to do something slick. It's all about me today. And that's why he out here today. Man. I'm not even sure if he usually be out there, but today he out there. Because about you. I'm traumatized up there, boy. Man. You hear me, man? Damn. I walk inside the school building, man. They got the security guards in the school. I'm like, at any motherfucking minute, I'm gonna walk through one of these little detectors that they put in our little high school and shit. That motherfucker gonna sound off of my background. They gonna see it. The screen gonna go red. They gonna get me up out of there. Right. Well, you know you don't even supposed to be in here. Why did you walk in this building like this? Like you was
he
regular.
Tripping though, y'all. He tripping.
Yeah, to death, bro. Nah. I walked in there, man. Found the classroom. This is all the way in the back D wing. Nah. 3rd floor. Went to the ladies' class. I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Nah. When I tell you, it was 20 people inside the class. When I tell you, all 20 of them was females. Bro, I never felt that singled out ever. Bro, she was like, welcome. I turned around, I'm like, what? Whoa. This more than I can handle. I'm like, everybody? She's like, sit wherever you want. I'm like, oh, Lord, bro. My walk ain't even together. Walking through the aisles. I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, I just, if I could, I'm just trying to get up there. Let me sit down and shut up. Quick. Bro, she got to breaking down, man, social work and what it is. She like, that just ain't a white woman, like in the movie Claudine, coming to see if your dad's at the house or something like that, or making sure that you don't have enough people in the house. She's like, no, it's a void in this field. She was like, look around the classroom. She was like, do you mind telling me what you think the void is? I was like, yeah. I was like, doctor. She was like, you just gonna answer the question. She ain't even on that on me. You ain't gotta address me right now. I was like, men? She was like, yeah. She was like, what type of man? Black. She was like, oh yeah, boy. She was like, you important, my boy. She's like, you're very important. She's like, and your talents, she's like, no disrespect, but you're using them for somebody else, Jim, right? That's what you told me, right? She's like, you can empower yourself right here. She's like, so if you come on to the open house, I'll go on and sign up to the gym. She was like, that sound like a plan? You know what I'm saying, right? I said, yeah. I was like, what's your name again? She was like, Dr. West. Man. And I say it like that with that type of strength like that. Cause she hardcore, like just like that, bro. Man. Dr. Phyllis West. Man. You know what I'm saying, bro? And let me tell you something. When I got ready to graduate, yeah, bro. She was right there with you. That's the last person you see before you walk up the steps. Nah. It's her. Nah. She's like, what I tell you? I was like, you did. Nah. You did.
That diploma right there. What was that degree you got right there?
Oh, that was my bachelor's.
Listen, y'all. Out of prison. Started off at LA Fitness. Yep. Doing his thing.
Hot body. Trying to holler.
Doing his thing. Hot. Check it out. Right. Get invited. Yeah. Get invited to an opportunity.
To come to
class. Stuck with it. Yeah. Got his bachelor's.
Yeah. Appreciate that, boy.
Real shit.
And guess what she asked me before I walked across the stage?
What she asked?
I ain't even got my degree yet. She like, so what's next? Man. I'm like, come on, Dr. West. Let me walk across the stage. Come on, man. She was like, ain't no time for that black man.
No time for that black man.
Boy, I was like, go get my master's? She was like, oh, okay. And then I did that in 2018. Bro.
Listen to what he just said.
You know what I'm saying? I did that. And I
went back to school.
I thank that lady for that.
Stayed in that joint. Got his master's.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh out of the joint.
Yeah.
Do y'all hear what I'm saying about 180-degree turn about face?
Yeah, for sure. So this is what this is about right here. You know, I'm about to go get that LCSW so I can be a licensed clinical social worker.
Nah.
I don't need nobody else to tell me what to do. I can go into DSM-5 and find it myself.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I love doing what I do. I'm so thankful that Dr. West, Dr. Glass, Dr. Grumbach, who else am I missing? Dr. Coffee.
Man.
Who else? That's the whole social work staff up there. My brothers Jerry, Terry, just everybody in the social work.
I met Jerry.
Yeah, you know Jerry. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah. But let me ask you this though.
Come on.
Now, coming from, like you said, when you was traumatized going into the school,
yes, sir.
Because it looked like Division 6.
Funny looking building. I swear, boy.
So as a social worker now, you start dealing with people. How was it working with judges and? I know you was around all kind of people. What your first time working with judges and have to work with the system that put you down?
Boy, listen.
Look.
Hey, so I'm working for this as an alcohol and drug counselor in Chicago for a big organization here.
Okay.
In the organization that I'm with at the time, they got the contract for the county.
Okay.
So our population is coming directly, you know, from those who have open cases.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they may be out right now. We have a population inside that goes there. We have a population outside that has open cases. I work with that population. All right. So when we start the program, my homegirl, she like, yo, we're gonna be working specifically out of a courtroom. I'm like, okay, all right.
Right.
She like, yeah, we're gonna be in courtroom, courtroom 100, wherever we gonna be, right? This is where we gonna be at. And but before we start the program, you need to come on up here and meet the judge. I'm like, ooh. Ooh.
Wait.
Ooh. Because, hey Lou, because, ooh.
Man.
Did I deal with that trauma yet?
I don't know. That's what
I'm still mad at that man.
Asking you.
He ain't let me talk to my family after he gave me my time.
It was it.
I was like, excuse me. I would like to know if I could, the trial was up, like to know if I could say out of my family. He's like, we don't have enough bailiffs here for that. I couldn't even turn around to give my family a hug and nothing like that. Just have to go to prison. So, I don't know if I was ready for that or not, right?
Right.
So listen, bro. I know I'm doing what I want to do.
Right.
I know in order for me to be able to do this, I have to be able to do that.
Right.
You have to have transition up a level, bro.
Right.
To be the median for this.
Right.
I didn't know if I had the skill set to do it or not. I'm just walking it, boy. I'm just walking it by faith. Because listen, first things first, the way we pulled up to the county was unfamiliar to me.
Nah.
Boy, I ain't never walked up the Lighton Courthouse steps.
Nah.
In front of the building.
Nah.
Walking through the door with the rest of the citizens.
Nah.
Going through the back. I always came through the back door. When we go down the hill. And then they load us off. G. Lou.
He said, all this just unfamiliar territory to me.
Hey, this too much.
He's like,
this too much.
You walking in the county the right way?
I said, boy, we go through that first door, man. All them sheriffs right there. I said, this for sure where it's gonna happen at
This right here.
Right here. They go to the metal detector right here. What the computer saying? The computer reading it when we go. I said, it's about to pop. Right here, boy. This is it.
You ain't did nothing though.
When has that ever stopped them?
Traumatized.
I'm traumatized.
This system, y'all. This system.
Right. Lou, I just tried to go get a job application. They told me to fill out that box right there. Have you been convicted of a crime? They did not hire me, boy.
Man.
Hey, I tried to go get that crib over there, man. They put down I was a felon. They did not give me that crib. And I tried to get a loan, bro. And I told them I had a background. They shut me down.
Listen.
Why was I nervous coming in the building, boy? Hey, man, listen. because of the ramifications of those that get incarcerated.
Yeah.
These are called collateral consequences. This is what I lost. The ability to get TANF, temporary assistance for needy families. Imagine all these women coming home from prison, they got children, but they can't get temporary assistance. They can't get food stamps. They can't go to Blue Island and get that because they got a background. That's the system, the collateral consequences, bro. So when I'm walking in the building, I'm already knowing that they can use that against me. Right? So that's why I got fear, like walking inside the building. But I get inside, bro. Judge, cool as ever, by the way, bro. I never thought I could put those two words together, bro.
Wow.
Right?
Cool
Listen to
judge.
me, bro. Let me break it down, man. Because it's a sister.
Yeah.
One, right? I'm like, man, this is a sister here. And she talking like auntie.
Nah.
She talking like auntie.
Nah.
She ain't playing no games.
She ain't playing no games.
She's like, look here. This is my introduction. I'm only gonna do this one time. I do this when I get a new crowd in here. I see a lot of new faces, right? Let's go and just go through it. But everybody walked in with their keys, right? She's like, I swear, I want you to leave out that same way. She's like, I swear. I don't want you to lose. I don't want you to lose. That's why I took this program. The program that we're doing right now is an alternative program. It's saying, I might find you guilty today. But because I feel as though I understand the lack of resources that surround us, because I understand the penitentiary chances, because I understand the system, I'm willing to send you to a program that will allow you to get yourself together. You know?
Thank you all for tapping in and showing mad love and support to the Outstanding Member Show. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button and bell. Follow us on Instagram at OSM_Outstanding Members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records. Now, back to the show.
Tell me how it is connecting with the youth with your gun prevention program. How are they reacting to you?
Man, bro, it's the most beautifulest thing in the world, man. It really is, bro, because, you know, we've been those young men before. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you know. We've all seen the clutch purse thing, you know what I'm saying? We know how the world perceives us, you know. But the guys that get into these programs, you know, they're, you know, medium to high risk, meaning, you know, some of them have had open cases before, and we're trying to like, yo, here's another route. At other locations I have medium to minimum risk. I mean, they haven't had any cases yet. We're trying to prevent them from going.
Okay.
Depending on which location I'm at, brother, you know what I'm saying, really determines my approach. But the love that I receive back, is phenomenal. I'll just give you just a quick story, bro. Like, one of my guys came through the program, man. He had a previous case before, but he said that after coming to the program, hearing about my situation, being locked up for 10 years and never going back after that, starting my own business with Minds Over Nines, and then by fate, meeting him in the program, he knew it was destiny for him to go out and take care of his business, man, right? Graduated from the program. Okay. Bro. Came back up to the program, was like, man, what's up, Mr. D? I just wanted to introduce you to my family. I got my own construction business, and we just want to take a picture with you up here. Broke me down to tears, man, when those type of things happen. And the man showed up with his whole family.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. All the hard work you put in, and to see you done touch somebody like, to change somebody like, it got to be gas in the tank. It got to be fuel to the fire. Like, this, I'm not doing this for this. This is what I'm doing this for.
Every day,
this is what I'm doing this for. And see, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, y'all have no idea the path we don't walk. Alright, you looking in the eyes of some lions, man. Y'all better stop playing. This here. This Outstanding Member Show is gonna be something else, because y'all don't understand. The people that we bringing on this show, they real.
Yeah, for sure.
They real.
They done been through something real. And guess what? We done been where a lot of y'all youngsters is at, man. Look, let me tell y'all something. It's way bigger than what you're thinking.
It is. And you got to have a lot of patience with yourself.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
If you don't know, you have to go find out.
Yeah.
And only time gonna allow you to do that.
For sure.
Can't make a decision in one day, man. You can't move too fast.
Yeah, you can't. I like to say, like, you can't have a permanent decision off a temporary moment.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a great way to put it.
You don't want to do something that's going to last for forever when the moment was only temporary.
You see?
Right?
You see?
And so, you know, we just want to say to y'all young cats, like those young men that's in my program, that, you know, these are their family members, man. That's on the news every day. The news that you're seeing in whatever city that you're in, you see something like shooting takes place in Chicago, like 3 people shot or a child shot here. Like we got like 20 children under the age of 18 that's already been shot in Chicago this year already, right? Like these are their families.
Is you still good back there from what you're looking at? Okay, we good.
Yeah, see, these are their families. So I keep that in mind when the guys come to group sessions. Even if they come in, they got an attitude, they mad about something, I know it's not with me because we built that rapport in the first couple of sessions. It got to be something going on in their personal life. So we got that type of bond to where, you know, they call me all the time, man. You know?
I mean, you know, I ain't saying we out here gotta play Jesus or nothing, you know. We only can do what we can do.
For sure.
I mean, do you think, like, is it something that we can possibly come up with, trying to get our communities back together, you know? I was talking to the brother D Mike, and he came up with a great suggestion because we had looked to see how these Ring cameras has actually solved a lot of crimes, you know. But you know, a lot of people don't understand, like, police. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got some bad cops, we got some good cops, but at the end of the day, they still regular people too. You know, and I would like to ask, because it's a lot of questions I want to ask the police that I would like to ask them, because I remember a situation where I was filming 773 to go, right? And I had about 12 to 15 kids on the block interning. I was teaching them how to use a camera, teaching them the grip, teaching them how to run a set, you know. You know, they was just out there. So one of the neighbors called and said we was gangbanging. Oh, man. And there was a scene where we had Toy calling out one of the girls in front of the Big Mama, and they had a real big altercation, but we was filming a movie. So when the police come, naturally, they come see everybody. They want to talk about we mob action. No, we ain't. Everybody come over here and y'all get on my property and get behind my gate. Now y'all on private property. Now what's the problem? They with me. We cool. What are y'all doing? We minding our business. We filming. I'm teaching these kids something. It's not a problem. Right. Whoever called you, they lied to y'all. I got this situation, okay? Trust me as we trust you. Listen, have a nice day, officer. I don't want to waste y'all time. Y'all got better stuff to be doing. We not hurting nobody over here. We filming. I'm teaching these kids how to do what they do. Okay? The kids were so afraid and they were so angry off that moment. I didn't really know what to say because I can't speak for no police. How disrespectful the police was. They was just waiting for 3 or 4 of them to walk off so they can lock them up for mob action. Like automatically just triggered and went into a certain mode. And I'm like, damn, the kids ain't even did nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So my question to you is, when you be out here with your organization and you approaching these youth. And I'm sure you don't approach some disrespectful, hostile ones. How did you handle them?
The young men that are in my group, how do I handle the hostile?
The hostile ones.
Oh, okay, so that again will go back to mostly being high risk, and what we call when 5 levels of looking at individuals who are in group. They would be like a limit setter. Okay. People who have like dominant characteristics, alpha characteristics when they inside the group, and almost like an antagonist to the counselor or the facilitator, right? Okay. So one thing I want to keep in mind every time when I have that approach, and this is slim that it happens these days, but it has happened before. The first thing I try to keep in mind is that It's not personal. It's not personal.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
right.
not. You don't even know me.
Right. Right. Right.
It's what I'm representing right now on the flip side of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, you know what I'm saying, ultimately, that what you're doing right now, how you living is wrong. And here's this professional, y'all about to sit in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, the one thing that we are trained not to do as social workers is get into a power struggle.
Okay.
There's no such thing.
Okay.
Right? There's no such
Mm-hmm.
thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the facilitator. You're the participant in the program.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't call you a client.
Mm-hmm.
You're a participant. That's the language. So it's important, secondly, after know that there's no power struggle, the language that we use inside the program is proper.
Okay.
So I may get somebody in there, he got his head down throughout the group session. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could just let that go and just talk to the other 19 men inside there, or, you know, I could walk by the desk or whatever, you know, not invade this space, but kind of like tap on table or, you know, raise up or something like that, then he gonna raise on low. Well, I had one guy, hey man, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying though, I know I'm laying down, I'm hearing you, right? Just don't put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying, right? When I have situations like that, I gotta be, remember, it's not personal.
Not personal, right.
2, I did touch him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
though I did it in the subtle, nobody else read it the way he read it.
Right.
But he right.
That's right.
Obviously, the rapport wasn't built first for me to be able to do that,
That's
else
right.
he wouldn't be snapping like that, right?
That's right. That's right.
So I'm mindful of that. And so 3, instead of coming up with something that shows my power over you, because remember, ain't no power struggle.
Right.
I ain't gonna flex mine, I don't want you to flex yours.
Right.
We 2 men.
Right.
I just got a little bit of knowledge that I think I may have for you in this lane.
Mm-hmm.
You may be way more knowledgeable than me in another lane.
Mm-hmm.
But for this particular thing that keep on sending you to jail,
right.
I think I cracked the code.
Right.
The first thing you gotta do is apologize to him as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I apologize, bro. Didn't mean to put my hands on you, but because you had your head down and I was already talking, I didn't want to put you on the spot and call your name or nothing like that and you know, front you off in the group for having your head down. I just tried to be the player, but I won't hit you like that again because I know that could be triggers to other things that happen in your life or, you know, just space. That way you say, this is my boundary. That's the language that we use in that field. Draw boundaries. So I apologize to you, bro. However, on the other side, right? I have no way of knowing that you paid attention if I can't visually make eye contact with you.
Right. Right.
So, do me a favor, King. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can respect everything you saying, but the only respect I'm a demand, you know, is that for this 1 hour, I don't waste your time and you don't waste my time. It's 10:30 in the morning. You can still be asleep. But you here though. Right? So, bro, I promise not to do that again, you know, and I just want you to be locked in because when you lead this group, you already told me it's people that depend on you. I want you to get the best out of this.
Right.
Every time I come at it with that type of approach, bro, 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, even if it don't happen that day, I'm still going to say what's up after you leave it that day, right? But he'll pull me to the side. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'll rocks with you, Mr. D. Hey, you ain't nothing personal. That day right there, I was just having a little bad day right there, right? That's how I deal with it, bro. And they end up becoming the #1 ally for me that I don't have to do that again in the group.
Yeah, look at this here.
Because when it happened, we be on them. But hey, no, fo, just hey, let him get his point out though. I hear you though, fo.
Right.
You ain't hearing what he's saying though, fo. Just let him get his point out though. Fo always be doing this right.
Right.
Now, fo want to be heard. Now, go on, let him talk, Mr. D. Let him talk, right? Because he just want to be heard.
Right.
Now, I got some guys that's almost like a we vouch for you.
We vouch for you. That's right. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
But I have to earn that by showing that man respect. Now, that man jump up from what he's saying and I go another way, you know, all out of the handbook. I'm outside of the social work handbook. Now I'm just working off my emotion.
Right.
Well, I had to put my hands on you because you had your head down. You know, you're supposed to be in here. You're not paying attention. That let me know how you move it out there. I didn't insulted this man. I probably lost him. You know, but what did I gain? You know, and then I probably lost a couple of more of the men that didn't like the way I played.
That's right. They ain't like your approach.
Like, dang, that's how you get. You did put your hands on.
Yeah, and then you gonna
somebody back like shit. Motherfucker put their hands on me. Goddamn, I'm coming up. I'm a foul on first.
It's up. It's up.
That's what they be saying.
They be like, it's up.
Put their hands on me.
Be killing me, man.
So I gotta come into class like that. Like I can't ask them. You know what I'm saying? Like to humble down, calm down, put the pistol down, put the thumper down.
Right.
And I can't even correct myself off a touch.
Lead by example.
So lead by example, bro. That's exactly what I do, man. So it's an honor to be in there with them guys, bro.
Man, let me tell y'all something. We got an amazing brother right here, man. Let the world know where they can follow you. Let the world know where they can find you. Let them know where you at, where you be with it, man. Please tell these people where they can hook up with D.Cooke. Please tell them.
For sure. No doubt, family. Anybody that's looking to book me for an event, reaching out, just want to leave a few comments, just to let me know you love what you heard outside of the comments that you're going to leave on this page. You can check out my website, DarrylCooke.com. It'll talk a little bit about my gun violence prevention program and a few things that I have going on.
Okay.
The Minds Over Nines gun violence prevention program, I have workshops to where we do personality assessments for young youth, so you can check me out there. On my social media sites, on Facebook, DarrylCooke.com, Instagram, Darryl K. Cooke, and I'm 50 years old, grown man. I don't care. Just every time I have to say these words out loud, it do something to my spirit, but I love being on there. Follow me on TikTok. I'm over there killing.
Hey, on TikTok.
Follow me on TikTok, and I am Darryl Cooke. Started off helping people out with like working and how to use TikTok, but at the same time pushing my same message out there all the way. So that's what I try to do. Just try to help people on a daily basis, and yeah, that's what's up. All social media platforms. Also, when you go to my TikTok page, probably the other sites as well, the QR code will be right there. Just go ahead and take your phone, put it on that, and you'll be able to have all my social media sites.
Man, there we go.
Yep. Hey, bro, real quick, man, before we get up out of here, man. Some of the things that we talked about today, not only has it been a long time since I talked about it, but not ever in this manner with this type of openness, you know what I'm saying? And it felt good for me able to get that, you know what I'm saying, off of me. Because you know you never know how much you hold it inside until you release that valve.
That's right. That's right.
You know, like me and my mom, my dad, you know, our relationship ain't the best today, you know what I'm saying, but they there. I'm blessed to still have them in my life. And today was a moment for me to reflect on them, you know, what they have given to me, you know, where I started from. You made me reflect on that. And I also think about my children, like Essence, Diamante, Sharina, you know, my children from my marriage, like Todd, you know, Trayvon, Alante, you know, that's still my baby. Like, man, bro, thanks for the opportunity to be able to come on here, man, and tell this story, because it will live forever.
On everything it will. This is legendary stuff, man. Thank you for being who you are. An amazing guy.
Appreciate that,
man.
Kid. Likewise.
Hey, we give people their props and their flowers while they here, not when they go. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Straight kings in the building.
Man,
I appreciate y'all tuning into the Outstanding Members Show.
We something different.
Man.
I promise you.
OSM _ Outstanding Members on Instagram. Outstanding Members at TikTok. Outstanding Members on YouTube. OSM _ Records on Twitter. Follow us, subscribe, check us out. We're going to keep it coming. And it's finna go down.
I promise you, boy, episode 3 about to go down.
It's finna go down.
We'll have our first guest in the building.
What? Now we
get it.
Now we got our own.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, it's time. Just watch.
Already.
We love y'all.
Yes, sir. Breaking bread.
Peace.
You've been listening to the Outstanding Member Show, breaking bread with some of the realest entrepreneurs, hustlers, and influencers from all walks of life. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, Follow us on Instagram at OSM_outstanding members. Follow us on Twitter at O$M__records. Now, back to the show.